Good morning, our principal, respected teachers and students. Today, I want to ask you a question. What is the greatest enemy of progress, justice and equality in our society? Is it poverty? Is it ignorance? Or is it disease? No. It is something far more insidious. Corruption. And it's time we unite against it. According to the great Abraham Lincoln, government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. But corruption seeks to undermine this sacred principle, replacing the voices of the people to the whistles of the corrupt. Corruption, it is just like cancer, or even you can say that it is cancer because it is becoming a disease that cannot be cured. It is the plague that destroys our mind. It is the bribe we are forced to pay to access our basic needs. It is the unfair treatment we receive only just because of our background or social status. It is the lack of trust we have in our institutions and leaders. But the question is, how did we get here? I'll answer this with a very simple but effective quotation. Whenever there is power, greed, or money, there is crime. Furthermore, politically weak institutions, authoritarianism, and lack of temporary transparency also creates an environment conducive to corruption. Technological advancements can facilitate corruption through complexity and anonymity. Limited supply of education also leads to the lack of awareness about the negative impacts of corruption. Psychological factors like fear, greed, and lack of empathy also result in corruption. Overall, corruption is a result of a combination of these factors, making it a challenging issue to discuss. The next important question that rises is, how do we stop corruption? I will answer it again with the poem of Dante Alighieri. In the midst of the journey of my life, I found myself lost in a corrupt strife, but still I rose and with a courage bold, I fought against corruption, young and old. We can start by promoting transparency, accountability, and integrity in all aspects of our life. We may demand, no. We can demand, no. We should demand, no. We must demand more and more from our government and leaders. We must support the institutions that fight against corruption. We must educate ourselves and others about the negative impacts of corruption on our society. In the words of Nelson Mandela, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising again every time we fall. I think when we rise up, unite, we will conquer corruption. When we will struggle against this evil, we will be able to conquer corruption. Then we will be able to make this world a happy and pure place to live. We will make this planet a place where every single person has equal rights, where every single person will have access to his basic needs he deserves, where every single person will receive his opportunities. We will make this world a pure place to live. Now, I'll end my speech with the words of Sadhguru, a person whom I personally like. The fight against corruption has to begin within you, as integrity lies in the soul. Thank you very much.